I've had TrialPad for 2 years. I found it here at the ABA Tech Show, and I've used it in trials. I used it most recently making a presentation trying to settle a $2 million claim. I walked in with my iPad, leaned back in my chair, pushed a few buttons, turned on the projector, and made my presentation. Frankly, the other side was both unprepared and unable to present in the way that I was able to because I had TrialPad. And frankly, it just gave me the kind of edge I always want to have when I go into a court situation or to a presentation.
My name is Ryan Kim. I just had a 9-day trial in federal court, and I used the TrialPad in connection with my iPad Pro. Obviously, I can't imagine having tried a case without using the TrialPad. It was just so awesome. I could show all the pictures, all the exhibits to the jury, to the judge, the witness, and it was just awesome. It was amazing.
This is kind of the most fully formed, feature-rich, powerful programs out there for a litigator. I think any litigator who wants to have a better chance and a better opportunity to present in court in a way that makes sense for them really needs to take a look at these tools.
And I use TrialPad pretty much every trial that I go to. I put all of my exhibits on it, mark all of my exhibits, and then I like to use it in my opening statements. I'm a mostly personal injury, and so whenever there's a car wreck or something like that, I have property damage photos, I have a police report. I like to use the call-out feature, and it's very easy to use, and it cuts down on costs, especially for trying smaller cases.
With TrialPad, I use it to basically handle all of the litigation support in a trial that in years past I might need to rely on somebody else to handle for me. And it's a great tool that I've been able to use to sort of level the playing field against opponents who have maybe more resources and more staffing than I do to handle a case. One of the things I like best about it in trial is being able to manage presentations on the fly in terms of what I want to call to the attention of a jury at a particular time. I don't have to have it all sequenced like I might have to have with a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. I'm able to do call-outs and other demonstrative tools sort of on the spur of the moment, depending on what's coming up in a trial, what a witness is saying, what I want to focus a jury's attention to. And the flexibility of TrialPad to let me do that kind of thing is probably my favorite feature.
There are all sorts of studies showing how people retain things so much more visually as opposed to just hearing it. So being able to show clients jury verdicts, medical records, anything about their case and have it up on a big screen on the television, I find that I get so much better recall, retention, and even persuasion being able to visually show things to my clients.
The jury was engaged. You know, juries we take away their phones, we take away their computers, we take away all their access to information, and then they have to sit and listen to us. And we as lawyers like to believe that we are super engaging. And the reality is we need technology to back us up and to present the evidence. And so when we have the ability to do it, we should do it as much as we can.
Until they came along, there's nothing like it, and so now that they're here, I'm really happy, and I want them to do well.
It makes more sense to use an iPad in court than any other device. There are Android tablets that don't have legal apps. There are Windows tablets that are actually very powerful, but you've got to spend a lot of time paying attention to them or hiring other staff to come and help you out with them. The iPad tools, the iPad is built so that a lawyer can do it themselves and still be able to focus on representing the client.
I have TrialPad, and well, I use it two ways. Use it at trials, obviously, but in hearings, but we also use it just to accumulate all the data, find that useful for presentation to at a mediation or just when we talk with clients. It's a good way to just have it all in one place and all readily acceptable instead of flipping through, volumes and hundreds of pages of documents.
In this particular case that I tried in December, we probably had 5,000 pages of documents that were involved, and I could go get what I wanted and schedule it for my deposition, my cross-examination, and get what I needed to be able to cross-examine and to compare what she had said before.
I use transcript pad and trial pad. Transcript pad in place of lugging transcripts around with me, very easy to mark up and annotate transcripts and generate reports with. Trial pad I use in court. I like it because it's quick and easy, but I also use it weekly in client meetings. It's a great presentation tool. For example, a settlement authority meeting to throw jury verdicts up on the screen, do call outs, highlights, annotations.
I use those products while I'm waiting, and no downtime. I'm being productive, and all because of these apps. And again, highly recommend. You gotta try, and it will make your life easier.